Dear students, let's come with our lesson Auxiliaries, the special verbs. In the old edition book it is chapter number 18 and in new edition book it is chapter number 22. An auxiliary is a helping verb. It helps the main verb to form the tenses, voices and moods by being placed before them. The auxiliaries are also called special verbs and they have 12 in numbers: be, do, have, can, may, shall, will, must, ought, used to, dare, need and dare. And the auxiliary verbs are mainly two kinds: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. And the primary auxiliaries are be, do and have, and they change their forms according to the number and person of the subject. And the forms of be are am, is, are, was, were, and the forms of do are do, does, did. The forms of have are have, has and had. The modal auxiliaries are modals. They are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought, used to and need and dare. Unlike be, have and do, the modal auxiliaries cannot function as main verbs except in a few cases. They are called modal auxiliaries because they are used to form certain moods or to express certain conceptions of the mind like ability, possibility, permission, obligation, etc. The modal auxiliaries do not change their forms according to the number or person of the subject. This means that the modal verbs have no s or es added in the third person singular present tense. And when we tell about the auxiliaries shall, according to grammar rules, modal auxiliaries shall is used in the first person and will in the second and third person to give information about the future, and should used to express duty or obligation, to express advice, to express condition, and will used to indicate future tense, to indicate request, to indicate promise, to indicate determination and to indicate characteristics of habit. And would is used as past tense or will in indirect speech, as past tense of will to indicate past activity, to express a wish or desire, to indicate a request. And can is used to indicate permission, possibility and ability. And could is used to indicate ability in the past, to indicate permission, to indicate possibility and to express a polite request. Here you see the difference of could and would. Normal request, if you want to request someone, we can use would. And if you want to make more polite in your sentence, there we use could. And may is used to ask permission, possibility, purpose, a wish in formal English. And might is used in indirect speech and permission and possibility. Must is used to obligation of compulsion, determination and some strong possibility. Ought to use express moral obligation, duty or desirability. And dare means be hold enough to. It is commonly used in interrogative and negative sentences. And need is a modal auxiliary, means be obliged, be necessary. It is commonly used in negative and interrogatives. Used to means accustomed. It expresses a routine or pattern or habit. Difference between auxiliaries and ordinary verbs. The auxiliary form their interrogative simply by inversion, that is coming before the subject. They make their negative merely by adding not. The auxiliaries combined with the not have contracted forms. In spoken English this is shortened to isn't it, haven't it, don't, ought, etc. Okay. The auxiliaries are the only verbs that can be used as common question phrases like they must not do that, must they, that way. The auxiliaries are the only verbs that can be used to short answers to question, and they can be used in short answers to express agreement or disagreement. Auxiliaries are the only verbs that can be used in the following special construction like Arun must come and